What do you think about a Rolls-Royce roof for your caravan? Coming back to the Khalifa story. Now this guy has wildest dreams. This is what he wants to do. This is how he wants to upgrade it, and it has to be done exactly how he wants it. So done. We did the gladiator, inspected the soup. He says, gives me a call. And so that time Leva was coming up. So Leva is our festival that we do here. And everyone goes, stays there for 2-3 weeks. So while Leva was coming up, Khalifa gives me a call and he's like, Rashid, I want to build a caravan, an external caravan, so that I can drive from Dubai all the way till Baku in Azerbaijan. I'm like, what do you want to do? He's like, I want to drive. I want to go all the way to Azerbaijan, driving my Jeep Gladiator with the caravan behind me, and go there and do camping there. I'm like, you know what? Let's stay local first. Let's do Leva first. So he comes up with this idea. He gets a caravan, and he's like, "Come, I'll show you the caravan." So that caravan is in Fujairah. I'm like, "Listen, go get the caravan to your house. I'll be there." Now with Khalifa, he goes and he is having wild ideas. So he does all this, gives me the idea, gives me everything, and I'm like, okay. Now what I did is, I was like, okay, anyways, you're doing a caravan. Now I have never seen a caravan with Rolls-Royce roof. So, and that's a star roof as we call it. So just sitting, having a chat, and I'm like, Khalifa, what do you think about a Rolls-Royce roof for your caravan? He just, like, it was, he just went, what? Rolls-Royce roof? So I say, okay. During my research for the Rolls-Royce roof, I've done it for my Nissan Patrol. And I'm like, yeah, it's sortable. It's doable. Say this, and my cousin is the one who did it. So I was like, you know what? I'll just call my cousin up, and he has a upholstery shop, so yeah, he'll figure it out. He does this. He gets the caravan, starts with the wallpaper, gets the washroom sorted, the kitchen sorted, step by step. And I was like, first Leva. Let's do Leva, and then we'll go Azerbaijan driving. This was the plan. He's like, Rashid, just get yourself free. We both will drive and go. And I'm up for it because it's a challenge, it's an adventure. So like, we will see that later. Let's do it step by step. So while bringing his caravan from Fujairah to Dubai, he faced the issue with the gearbox. So the gearbox apparently does not handle that kind of weight behind. So he's like, Rashid, gear cooler upgrade. Done. It's like he says it. The good thing about our friendship is he has to imagine, and it's possible. It's doable for me. So he does this. Now coming back to the star roof story. The caravan is there at his house. I'm like, I'll send my cousin over. He'll sort it out. Do not worry at all. It's a day's job. So he gets the entire wiring, the optical wires, the remote, the motor. It comes in separate piece. Gets everything in the caravan. The caravan is standing in Misr. And I'm like, okay, I'm sending my cousin over. My cousin goes there, sees it. The first thing he calls me and he's like, I can't. The roof it's a caravan. The caravan was so big that people told me that this is a studio flat in International City. And I was like, really? I mean, our studio flat, that's one. Or is this caravan? So it was on the width, it was more than 3 meters. So I'm like, okay, now what? Now what do we do now? So he says, no, not doable. I push him. I'm like, I don't care. I have given Khalifa my word. I need it done. So we go back and forth. He's trying to sort it out, get people to do it, going to contact other companies who do it. Because it's a caravan, the problem was the roof was in metal, not like in cars where they're already fabricated ones. So all you have to do is holes and put them in. But for the caravan, you have to do the entire setup. So he gives it a try. He puts a cloth, tries to fit it in, doesn't stay. Okay. Now he said this to Khalifa. He's like, one more day and done. Sorted. Next day, I know my brother is supposed to be at his house sorting the caravan out. But I see my brother here. I'm like, are you not doing the caravan? He's like, there's no way I can do the caravan. The lights are not staying. The optic fiber wires. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a trouble for us. So I call Khalifa. I'm like, Khalifa, what's up? And he's like, Rashid, yeah, it's being sorted. It's being done. I'm like, I don't think so. The caravan is being done because the guy who's supposed to do the caravan's roof is in front of me and he has no idea where he's gonna take this. So I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? So I'm like, listen, you know what? Bring the caravan to the garage. I'll get someone to sort it out. Okay, so he comes up, brings the caravan. Now, to fit a 3 meter by 10 meter, it takes a lot of place because you just don't want to fit the caravan and you have to have place around it so that it can work. So we say, okay, let's be practical here. How are we going to do the star roof? Trust me, in the time frame that we had, because we had to reach Liva, not possible. Everyone has given up. And the thing is with me is I can't see people around me side. Friends, especially brothers, whatever, whoever's around me, I will do whatever I can to help them. And Khalifa had that face at that moment that, he just has to give up the dream of having the first star roof caravan in the world. So I did the research and no one, yes, there are star roofs on caravans. The one that is already with the car, that comes with the Jeep or the Ciaras or the one that is already attached. The one external one, no one has done it. Or at least maybe they did it, but it did not show up in my research. So I was like, okay, fine. You know what? I'll take up the project. I want to be the first person to build a caravan with star roofs. Done. Now, to cheer Khalifa up, we said, you know what, whatever the pending work is for the caravan, the walls, the lights, the top of the roof, the majlis that you have to set, all of them I will do. Everything will be done here. By the time all you have to do is come here, take the car, leave for Liva. Done. That's all you have to do. The rest I will sort it out. I say this, I'm like, okay, how will I sort out? I'll figure it out. I have a very amazing team. I have to give it to them. They are, they'll go to hell and back with me. If I go to hell, they'll be like behind me. So they are like, boss, we have never done this. I'm like, I know we have never done this. That's why I want to do it. That was the first project of 2020. That was our first project that we handed. That was handed to us. I say, okay, done. Okay, we get cardboards, we get lighting, we get reflectors, we get black cloth. We got so much of things that we didn't need. And we started. And the thing with me is, again, if I take up a project, I do not concentrate on anything else. That project has to be done, delivered, everything is clear. Move on to the next project. So I started this. The entire garage, in our garage, they're like, this is not possible. And that, it is motivating me more. Because these guys say it is not possible. So we start doing our thing, taking it off, chopping pieces off, seeing how much the roof will need, measurements, everything in-house. Only the mortar and the optic fiber was on our side, even the electricity, the generator, the connection, everything. Because the caravan came to us without anything done on it. Good, got it done. And then I think it took us a week. And a week later, the wallpapers were done, the top roof work was done. The proudest moment was the star roofs. We did that. We were so happy. you can't see. I can't explain the happiness on Khalifa's face. That his vision that he had, I could bring into fruition. This way, our friendship has formed. Our friendship has evolved. Now, getting the car done was one thing. Getting it out of the garage was another thing. It was raining that night when this happened. It's pouring, and Khalifa has to leave for lever. And I think it took us like 30 people just to push the caravan. Everything is here. The caravan doesn't move. Once it started moving a little bit, I'm worried it's going to hit something behind. So there's guys holding there. It's moving. The tire broke from the front. But once it got sorted, we had to fit the camera also up. There had to be a camera so that he can know how far is what. I was so happy when it was done. I was like, my first project of 2020 is a success. Got the car done, got the Gladiator completely built, done, exhaust intake, did the caravan, did the entire thing. The star roof is the only thing, that I've never done before. Wallpaper on all was easy, wallpaper, lighting, generator line. I don't consider that, but that star roof, to be able to call yourself that, yeah, I'm the first guy who did the star roof on external caravan. That's a very proud moment for me, I think, and my team as well.